welcome to another video. Today I will be showing you how to design your own pop-up card in the Cricut design space. First thing first is get a rectangle that is 5 by 8. That will be the size of our card. To make it so you can change it to a rectangle, hit the unlock button, and then you can manipulate this however you want. Then once you have it the size you want, hit the lock button. That way it's easy to correct if you inadvertently mess up the size. Next thing we're going to do is change it to blue. I've just found blue is easier to see on and I like blue. So let's do the next part, which is get our house image. This will help us know how long of a score line and cut lines we need to have. Place the house in the middle and put 2 score lines, one on each side of the house. Move the house and highlight all of it. You're gonna hit a line, center vertically, and then attach it. Now that we've got the score line for our card, so we know that's the middle and that's where it's gonna fold in half, we're now gonna do a score line underneath the house. For this next part, you're gonna need to zoom in really close. What you are basically doing for this card is making your own cut lines of where the house is going to pop up and fold in. To make your own cut line, this needs to be 0.01 so that it's itty bitty. And then it's going to be the same height as to the top of the roof. Oops. Boy, was I struggling. That's why you have to zoom in really close because it's hard to grab. You're going to align this line with the score line left and then align it on the bottom. And then you're going to attach them. Now we're going to do the same with the other line. You're going to highlight all of them, hit align right, and align bottom, and then you're going to attach. Now the next step is have another score line. This score line is going to be 2/3 way up of our square. Right now we are creating the mechanism for our pop-up card. This is where the house is going to go, and we need 3 score lines. Then you're going to need 4 cutting lines that are the same height. Make 2 a pair and align the bottom, attach. Once you have them aligned with the other rectangle that you have created, make sure there's space in the middle and attach all of it with the score line in between. On each side to connect the cutting lines, you're going to need an itty bitty cutting line that brings them together so that it makes that cut and brings it up. I did create a diagram that I will put in the description below. I always put in the description what materials and images I use. Once you have created your card, you're going to attach everything but the house so that it cuts, scores, and draws what you want the card to be. Now that our card is all cut, drawn, and scored on, we are now going to fold it. First thing we're going to do is fold the middle of the card, and let's get that out of there. Please move that. Thank you. Now what we're going to do is fold that part for the house. This just makes it easier to get into the middle because you are going to fold it the other way. Now you're going to bring the card forward so that bottom score where the house is going to attach comes forward like so. Now that that is done, you're going to do the middle portion of that mechanism we created with the 4 cutting lines. After you have all the score lines that you believe need to be folded, you're going to keep playing with the card until it lays flat and does the pop-up. Ta-da! Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still have the rest of the card to put together. First, you're going to glue in the house, and this is when you can get creative. You can use a pattern background with a simple color house or a simple colored background with a pattern house like you see me doing here. The theme for this card is love sent from our home to yours. I wanted to make a card that I could send to people letting them know that we are thinking of them during this time. I found this adorable house in the Cricut, and to put the heart-shaped window at the top, I use these foam adhesive dots that you can find on Amazon or any craft store website that you can have mailed to your house. I'll put a link in the description below. I'm going to finish adding the rest of the elements to the front of this card, and once those are dried, I'm going to go to the inside of the card and add a color background for the sun, mountains, and clouds. After that has been placed down, I'm going to put glue on the back of the cut, scored, and drawn portion of our card and really flatten that down. Once that has dried and is ready, I went back to the front and added the doorknob with my Posca pen. Ta-da! We have just created this beautiful pop-up card that I hope you like, and please subscribe to my channel. I'm really hoping that this video will help you create a beautiful card that you will send to someone, because I really enjoy receiving something special in the mail from the people I love. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!